Okay, we're back. Now let's talk about how to change these into navigation items, because one of the things you need to do for your assignment, of course, is to have navigation items inside of a list. Instead of cat, dog, hamster, and lizard, let's change these to technology companies. So we'll do something like Apple and Google, and then I'll leave these two down here and do something different with them here in just a little bit. When we change these to different names, obviously what happens is that the content on our page gets updated here, and that changed from a numbered list to a bulleted list because it's an unordered list item. And within these list items then I can nest a link. So we'll just do our link tag ahref, and we go to https://apple.com. And we can just say something like a link to the Apple website, and then close our anchor tag here. And then I'm going to do the same thing down below, and again I'm just going to copy and paste this and just change a couple of things here. We'll change this to google.com, and we'll change this to a link to the Google website. And we can see that the href attribute here has the equal sign, the quotes, the website address in here, and both of these are the same. They're closed over here. When we save and refresh over here, then all of a sudden we have a link to the Apple website, and I'll hit these with control clicks so that they would open in a new window, but there's a new window instead of opening in the window that you were previously in, which we'll talk about a little bit later on in class. Now, both of these things are external links. In other words, they're links to a site outside of your web page. We also need to learn how to link to a site that is inside of our web pages. And to do that, what we're going to do is we're actually going to make a link that's just relative to where we are in our structure over here. So we can see that we can link to a few things here, just like how we link to the image with the source attribute here in that folder. I can also make a link to another file in here. I'm going to link to my old index.html. So we'll change this text to say a link to another page in my site. And to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to add an a tag with an href element just like before. But instead of including the full file path here, the https://, all I have to do is to add the name of the file in here, because I'm not saying go out anywhere else and find this. I'm saying this is inside of my web folder. So I'll just type in oldindex.html and then close that initial tag there. And then I will close the tag fully, close the whole tag over here, and we'll save that. You'll notice that, this is colored differently, whether it's an external link or an internal link here in Atom. And when I refresh the page over in Firefox, and then I click on this, I get taken to my old index.html. I know that I'm there because the text looks different, and this says old index.html. Okay, pretty straightforward. That's the external link, the internal link.